Hey folks, I'm Dieter Melhorn. State record catfish are rare, but it seems like we've had a flurry of them this year. First, the state record for a blue catfish in Mississippi was broken by Eugene Cronley. Cronley's massive blue catfish tipped the scales at 131 pounds, and that fish easily eclipsed the previous blue catfish record from Mississippi that was only 95 pounds. While 95 pounds is no small feat for a blue catfish, it is somewhat surprising that the state of Mississippi with the Mississippi River has not produced a blue catfish bigger than this previously to Cronley's fish. A few months later, another Mississippi state record for a blue catfish was broken, but this time it was for a catfish that was caught on a trot line. Mississippi is one of the few states that keeps records for catfish that are caught on non-sporting means like trot lines, jugs, and limb lines. What's the difference? Well, Cronley's fish was caught on rod and reel, which is the standard by which most record fish are judged worldwide. Now, this fish that was caught on a trot line in Mississippi was caught by Christopher Haley, and it weighed 104 pounds. Well, as if those two records were not enough, fast forward a few months, and another record blue catfish has been caught, this time in Tennessee. Now, the Tennessee record for a blue catfish has been around a long time too, over 20 years, with a 112-pound catfish that was caught by Robert Lewis in 1998. Tennessee is another state with a lot of trophy catfish, and you would have expected that record to have been broken by now, but it took 24 years for it to happen. Well, the man to do it was Micka Burkhart. He was fishing with his wife on the Cumberland River in Stewart County, Tennessee. Using 30-pound line and skipjack for bait, Micka fought the fish for over 30 minutes. He even had to start the boat so he could use the motor to go chase the fish down. Well, finally, after getting the fish into the boat and to a set of certified scales where two TWRA officers witnessed the weight, a new Tennessee record blue catfish was in place at 118 pounds. This catfish was 54 inches long and had a massive girth of 41 inches. Now, the best thing about this catch is, unlike the records from Mississippi, this fish was released alive back into the water. Now, releasing a catfish, or any other fish for that matter, is not required for the fish to become a state record. As a matter of fact, catfish are one of the few species that are hardy enough to be caught, placed in a live well, transported somewhere to be weighed, possibly hours later, and then taken back to the water to be released alive. In reality, most record fish are brought to the scales dead in a cooler. The catfish community is unique in that aspect. Most tournaments require that catfish weighed in during the tournament are alive and are released alive. There's even a rod company in the catfish community, Catch the Fever, that puts its money where its mouth is. Now, not only does Catch the Fever promote the release of trophy fish, but they'll give you $20,000 if you catch a state record catfish on one of their rods and follow a few other simple rules. Now, one of those rules is, well, the fish has to be released alive back into the water after it is weighed on a certified scale. While that may sound like an impossible feat, to this date, several anglers have taken home that check from the Catch the Fever Rod Company for catching a state record fish and releasing it back into the water alive. Now, this kind of leadership from tournament directors and even a catfish rod company is what makes the catfish community very special, very unique, and a community I'm proud to be a part of. Well, folks, if you made it this far, thank you for watching. Here are a couple more videos that I think you're gonna like. I'd watch that one and then that one. No, do that one first and then that one. I don't know, just watch them both. They're both good.